All amidst this silence, held it for my keepsake, and knowing less, strolling out of time, breaking all your sunlight. Made old secrets, made a silent task, breaking fall, moans alone. Moans stroll out of this space, holding out your light. Meet me in still darkness, lull my shivering void as a star lost in space. Stroll out of this time, craving life and dream, dismay of fury clouds, long upon your senses and breaking fall, and make their soul, and lost forever doomed, cold faces drowning, all amidst this silence, held it for my keepsake, and knowing less, strolling out of time, breaking all your sunlight. Made an old secret, made a silent task, breaking fall, moans alone. Moans alone.
Hello and welcome everybody to the stream today. I hope we're all doing very well. I hope you guys enjoyed that little song that we had there at the beginning. It was something I just threw together pretty quick today because currently we don't have any starting soon screens for Wild Wednesdays, but hopefully we'll have some of that pretty soon here. To answer a couple of the questions right off the bat, no, we're not going to be playing Humankind today. But if you are interested in Humankind, we have a stream tomorrow on Thursday where we'll be playing Humankind. It'll be Stephanie and I, and it'll be the normal time from 6 to 8. But Wild Wednesdays is from 4 to 6. So I'm happy that all of you guys have been able to make it here. And yeah, so today we're going to be playing Dungeon of the Endless. That's why I used one of the Endless posters for that. Let's see. Yeah. So I think that the drops are actually still working right now, which they shouldn't be since we're not playing Humankind, but I'll have to double check about that because we're going to be playing a Dungeon of the Endless. So I think once Twitch realizes that we're not playing Humankind, that it might actually change that. So if you guys get progress, oh, hold up. If you guys get progress on that, then good for you. All right. We should have turned down the audio on that a little bit. Hello, welcome everybody. Don Can, welcome. Yeah, Bachawful. I also got a drop message when I was just checking it out on my phone. So I think it might have been on there for a little bit, but yeah. So for those of you that are only familiar with Humankind, Dungeon of the Endless is actually a roguelite. If you're familiar with the genre, if you can call it that. So it's going to be kind of like a dungeon crawler type of game. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I have only played the game a little bit, so I'm still very new at this. And there's still a lot of things that I don't know. So bear with me and hopefully we'll explore this magical world together. Just as a quick introduction, my name is Jordan and I am new here at Amplitude Studios. I am the new streaming specialist and I work with social media as well. And I'm super happy to be here. I am very, very excited to get to know all of you guys in chat, the community as a whole, and I hope that we can become good friends as the weeks go on. I hope the Endless games aren't going to be played at this time only. Yeah, I don't know. Wild Wednesdays are wild, so I'm not exactly sure what we'll be doing on the next Wednesdays. Actually, I have decided what we'll be doing next Wednesday specifically. We'll be doing the Horatio game, the love story loving Horatio game. So that should be pretty good. Yeah, it's a very interesting universe. Definitely, Mr. Toblame. The Endless universe is really, really cool. And I am trying to play more and more of the game so that I can get into it and learn kind of just more of the characters and the different things about the world. So for those of you guys putting drops in the chat, there's no drops for today. We're playing a different game. If you guys would like to get the Humankind Persona drops, they will be tomorrow on our Thursday stream where it'll be Stephanie and I playing. So you'll just have to be patient and wait for those if you're still wanting them. Love thyself. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie's in chat. We appreciate her. AKA what if dating sim, but everybody is a clone. That's what it's going to be, basically, yeah. Yeah. Hey, we appreciate that, Larry Aiken. Can't watch a stream Thursdays and streamers never bloody stream Humankind. It is frustrating. Maybe you can get somebody to log into your Twitch account and watch it for you. I'm not sure. How is my audio, by the way? Can we get an audio check in the chat? This is a new microphone. Check it out, everybody. Ooh, look at this. Look at this bad boy that we got here. This is a new microphone that I wanted to get for the stream so that we can have awesome audio so that you guys can hear my voice real well. Your audio is pretty awesome. Heck yeah, that's what we like to hear. Audio is great. Awesome. I pretend to be Horatio every time I flirt with my mirror. Oh gosh, yeah. Horatio does kind of seem like the perfect boyfriend or girlfriend, you know? Just kind of the best. All right, cool. I just was hoping that I wasn't like peeking into the red a little bit on the audio. I don't want to blow you guys' ears out. Your eardrums, I guess, is what it would be. But anyway, so yeah, this is a super cool new microphone that we got. We're using the super cool camera that we have here, so hopefully the video quality is also awesome. We got these fantastic studio lights. It's like we're a professional studio, guys. This is awesome. So yeah, there is a schedule for those of you kind of wondering. There is a schedule on our Twitch page. If you go to the About section and then you look down, there's a little panel right there that'll have our schedule. But then also, if you go to the tab that says schedule, you'll get to see all of the upcoming scheduled streams, and I will be keeping those updated throughout the weeks. And since our Wednesday streams are going to be different games every Wednesday, I'll just be adding those streams individually so that they'll be able to show you what category we're actually playing. Yeah, no peeking, no plosives. It's pretty great. Awesome. I spent quite the amount of time making sure that it sounded good, so I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes you hit the start stream button and everything falls apart. Yeah. So, but anyways, I hope they created me an AI avatar. I created my own avatar, and it should be up on Games Together. If you look up, it'll be Jordan Merrill with a 0 instead of a O in Jordan. Yeah. Or if you're curious about it, you can always catch up with me on Twitter. My DMs are open. If you guys have questions or you just want to get to know me, feel free to message me over there. But anyways, yeah, just a little bit about myself for those of you that haven't met me before. I am American. I'm from Oregon, so West Coast, baby. And yeah, I've been living over here in Paris, France, with my wife for about a year and a half now, actually over a year and a half now. So it's pretty crazy. We actually arrived in France right about when the first lockdown started because of the coronavirus. And so we've been just kind of surviving and doing what we can. And so it's been really awesome, and I love it here in France, and I'm really happy to be able to start working here at Amplitude Studios. So if any of you guys have questions about me or anything that you'd like to know, feel free to drop a question in chat, and I will try and get to it. I'll try to get to all of them. Hey, we love you too, Sarkas. I don't think humankind can achieve this kind of vibrant color for hairstyles, sadly. I don't know. It's close. There's a sort of like reddish hair color, but yeah, I don't know. My whole family is actually redheads. For those of you that are curious, there's 5 of us, and we all have this exact same color of red hair. My parents are both redheads, so I'm pretty sure there was 100% chance of redheadedness being passed down to my generation. So, how much French do I speak? Not very much. I understand a lot because I'm fluent in Spanish, and so French is kind of just like, you know, another step beyond that. So yeah, I'd say I can speak a little bit. I can understand a lot. Yeah, Paris, France. There are other Parises, Fotino Decay. There's lots of other Parises. Hello, Oguzhan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Ron, is that you? Yes. I'm actually Ron's cousin, distant related cousin. He's a bro. Sounds like a challenge, yeah. Nice, Das Priester. Green hair sounds pretty cool. Green hair would be very interesting to have. Yeah, I'm not a Weasley, guys. But I think I have one time dressed up as Ron for Halloween. I feel like it was either me or my brother. But my brother has red hair too, so, you know, it's basically the same thing. What kind of questions could we ask right now? Wizard King, that's a great question. I don't know. You can ask pretty much any question, and if I don't feel like answering it, I just won't answer it. Is that fair? Is that a fair answer? What's my favorite game from the studio? Mine is Endless Space 2, all-time favorite. Okay, yeah. Favorite game from the studio, I think actually is Dungeon of the Endless. I've been getting a little bit into roguelike games, and I really like the whole, live, die, repeat type of thing where you learn from your previous run, but then you get to improve on it. And I really like finding new items every time I go in, because then you get to play with a different play style. So I would say Dungeon of the Endless right now. How old am I? I am 27. I'm in my 20s. And I don't feel old yet, but I know some people my age do feel old. I don't know. I do take pretty good care of myself though. So maybe it has to do with that. I like to go running. I like lifting weights. I like eating healthy. You guys wouldn't guess what I eat for breakfast every morning. I eat oatmeal, raw oatmeal with milk. So yeah. Oh boy, it seems like you can learn a patchwork of Germanic and Romantic languages and proceed to understand a bunch of other languages. Yeah, it does very much help when you learn some Latin-based languages to help learn other ones. Was it hard to adapt to Paris? They told me it'd be difficult, but I love the city from the first moment. Pale Blue Mateo, that's a great question. I don't think it was hard for me to adjust to Paris, but I also grew up for about 3.5 years of my life in Barcelona, because me and my family moved over to Spain when I was younger. And so I had kind of already had a lot of experiences with international travel and living in a foreign country. So I've kind of always felt like wherever I am is my home. And I've never felt as much of like I'm an American as I am like a world citizen is kind of how I feel, because I love all the places that I've been, pretty much, with a few exceptions. Handsome Anchors, I didn't subscribe for that. Give me a ratio. Sorry, is my head not big enough, Kyrio? Heyo. How much love in future development will the humankind map maker get? That's a great question. I'm not sure if I can answer that question right now. I assume that the map making will only get better with time. Bro, you don't look 27. How old do I look, Wizard King? I eat oatmeal too every day. No way, Das Priester. Oatmeal's so good for you. It's got lots of complex carbohydrates and fiber, which is great for a lot of things. Horatio is Horatio sum. Oh gosh, you seem like you're between 22 and 24-year-old to me. Well, just wait until you see me with my face shaved, because I look like a child when I don't have facial hair. So this weather in Paris is pretty horrible this week. Yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure it's raining still. It looks like it's raining still. I can actually see outside from where I'm sitting, but you guys can't because you're facing a wall. Thanks, Palulia. World citizenship incoming. Yeah, I don't know if that's a technical thing. Probably makes me sound dumb, but I just feel connected to so many different parts of the world. I just love it. It's a great place and the world, and I've really enjoyed pretty much everywhere where I've gone. I think the one place where I've like kind of not enjoyed was China, because there weren't very many like familiar foods that I could get there. Not that I'm like into only eating familiar foods. I like to be adventuresome, but it was really hard to even go on like hikes and things like that in China, because they don't really have like packable food. Like it's not very common to pack food in a bag and take it with you on a hike, because they're like, I don't know, food should be eaten in a restaurant or at home. I don't know. It was interesting. Good day, Romninho. I don't know if I said that right. I'm sorry. Joeskin, hello. Welcome to the stream. I eat Vegemite on toast for breakfast. Okay, PD Dog. Vegemite on toast. I've heard that that's pretty good, but I've never actually eaten Vegemite before, so. Yeah, I actually am kind of okay with rain. Being from Oregon in the United States, we get a lot of rain, and I often don't even wear a jacket because it's just like, meh. It's okay. It's rain. Rami. Got you. I'll call you Rami from now on. Jordan. Dungeon Master. Hitchhiker. Streamer. Mime. Hello from Indonesia. Hello from Paris. Good to see you in the chat, Data Monster. What were all the countries I traveled to? Oh gosh, let me see. Well, I've been to the United States. I've been to a lot of places in the United States, so I feel like I should mention states. But I've basically been the whole west side of the country. I've traveled a little bit into the middle of the United States, like Kansas, Colorado. But then I've also been to New York. I lived in Florida for a little bit because my wife was working at Disney World. And yeah, a lot of places in the US. I've been up to British Columbia by Canada. I've been to France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Norway, Denmark, the Netherlands, and China. I'd say that's about it. I've been to Hawaii, and that's pretty far off from the United States, so I'd say that maybe counts too. Oregon is so cool. I love Oregon. Oregon is a great place to be from. I'd love to raise kids there someday. Maybe. Yeah, I love traveling, Marlus. Where's your guys' favorite places to travel? I feel like you guys are probably from all over the world, but I don't actually know where you guys are from. Tell me where you guys are from. I'd love to get to know you guys, and I feel like I'm just talking about myself here, so I'd love to hear more about you guys. I'm gonna be getting the game started up here so that we can talk and play, because I feel like we could probably just talk the whole time, but then it wouldn't be as wild. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna turn the music back up a little bit. Tell me if the music gets a little too loud. Because 20, 25 maybe? Is that pretty good? That feels pretty good. Belgium, Germany, Spain, Romania. Very cool. You gotta love the landscape speeches and lack of gun control. Yeah, we need some more gun control in the US for sure. Austria, France, Ukraine, Germany. Very cool. From Bali. Isn't that like a tourist destination? That's like an island or something. Germany border to France. Okay, very cool. We could have a hangout, guys. You guys are all so close. I come from Paris. I lived a couple of years in Canada. Ah, very cool. Montreal. It's a nice place, I've heard. Poland, let's go. If the Vegemite didn't tip us off. Yeah, that kind of gave me a clue in. Yeah, exactly. I like that, Corin. I'm from Brazil, but I lived 8 years in Spain. Where did you live in Spain? That's so cool, Rami. Guess where I'm from this flag. What flag is that? It's so small on my screen. I don't know, guys. I don't know where it's from. From the UK. Nice, Canada. You're from Amplitude. Amplitude birthed you. That's so funny. All right, let's hop into this game here real quick. Are humankind drops active when you're playing a different game? They are not, Irish. They are not. Daniel's from the USA. Hey, welcome, Daniel. Good having you in the stream. Belarus. Okay. Amplitude's not a country, Kyrio. Oh gosh. Toronto, Canada. Andres, nice. That's so awesome. We have so many people from so many different places. Isn't it kind of cool that we get to be here in a stream with people from all over the world and we get to connect? I think that that's really awesome. I'm very happy to have you guys here. I live near Canada. You'll never guess what country. America? Is it America? Hint, it's an island in the Caribbean. Okay. Very cool. I want to go to the Caribbean someday. You've been to Paris. Did you like it? Did you like Paris? All right. Let's confirm this. Audio settings. I lived in Salamanca. I was studying at the university. I have a degree in mathematics. Very cool. I actually dropped my Calculus 2 class in college because I hated it so much. Oh, I hate math. I'm pretty good at math, but I hate math, so Amplitude is not a country yet. Cyberpunk future intensifies, seriously. I have to try out Dungeon of the Endless, and I finish it the only one time, but this game is too hard for me. It is really hard, and we're gonna see if we can actually get through a couple of floors at least. Tu parles français? Je parle un peu de français. I'm pretty bad at French, but I'm trying to get better. I've spent most of my time here in France inside in lockdown, so it hasn't really been that helpful for learning, so yeah. Amplitude's a whole universe, exactly. Greatest little place in the Caribbean, the Dominican Republic. Nice. Very cool. Why do I see TF2 marks? So yeah, so my face is covering a few of the characters currently, but I couldn't find a perfect place to put my face on this game because the UI is kind of everywhere. So hopefully this isn't too bad, and hopefully if you guys have any questions, I can maybe move my camera or something. You guys let me know. Yeah, math classes were kind of the bane of me. I actually switched my college major from biochemistry to industrial psychology because of my math classes, and because I figured I didn't really want to spend 3 hours in a laboratory all the time. So yeah. How many platforms does this stream on? I believe Twitch and YouTube. I think it's just Twitch and YouTube. Tu parles bien. I recommend you try Speakly. Speakly, I've never heard of that one. I use Duolingo a little bit because it's free, and I love free things. Maybe add Planet Amplitude and Endless Space. Heck yeah. That sounds like a solid plan. I like that idea, Data Monster. Not playing Humankind? That's treason. I know, Art No Tech. But you see, this is Wild Wednesdays. For those of you that are just coming into the stream, welcome to Wild Wednesdays. I'm going to be playing a variety of games every single Wednesday at 4 p.m. here in France, which is Central European Standard Time, or CEST. And yeah, so next week we're going to be playing the Love Thyself Horatio story. And if you guys have suggestions of what you'd like me to play, I can play other Sega games. So as long as it's a Sega game, then we can play it on Wild Wednesdays. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I love math, but I understand you perfectly. There were many discoveries while studying the course, not all of them very pleasant. Yeah, I totally get that. Speakly is a great program for language learning. Okay, interesting. Cool. On Steam too? Okay, yeah, I think we're on Steam as well. I started hating math in high school, but I fell in love with it during your masters. What was the reason, Bachhoffel? All right, so if any of you guys haven't played Dungeon of the Endless before, we have two difficulties. We have easy and too easy. I will be playing on too easy because I do not want to get destroyed. And I'm pretty sure it is a joke that it's too easy because this game is very hard and quite punishing, so. Das Priester, what exactly is my job at Amplitude? So I am a social media and streaming specialist. And so basically what I do is I manage the social channels, and I kind of work with the other members of the communication and marketing team. From a streaming perspective, I help with the streams, a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats, but yeah, is that a good enough answer? I think so. Yeah, Duolingo definitely has its faults. Yes, drops are disabled since we're not playing Humankind today, but if you want drops, they will be here tomorrow. There you go. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, I'm going to be doing too easy. And for the characters, since you guys can't really see them, I'm just going to choose a couple of them, unless you guys have suggestions. I'm not exactly sure who all of them are, but we got Max O'Kane, we got Sarah Numas, we got Gork the Butcher, Corrosor, and Nurse Dina Ratchet. I'm pretty sure I like Nurse Dina Ratchet. She seems pretty good, and it's good to have a nurse on the team. We do have a community manager as well. We have a community manager, and Dark Arrow, which you guys see in the chat, is our assistant, or I forget what your title is. Assistant community manager, is that a thing? Hey, good to see you in the chat, Rogan. Rogan's in the chat, everybody. Gork's my boy. All right, well, we'll choose Gork and the nurse, I think, because I like the nurse and Rogan likes the Gorky boy. How do I choose Gork? Oh, there we go. Okay, we got Gork and the nurse. That sounds like a solid setup. All right, and then I think we just roll in. Do we have other spaceships? Oh, we don't have them unlocked. Oh my gosh. Super cool. How do we do this? We win a game with the escape pod. Spend 1,000 food healing heroes in one game. We'll have to see if we can do that. Maybe not. All right. Start it up. Gork goes pew pew pew. Heck yeah. All right. So, as you guys can see, we are kind of in this little singular room. And one of the most important things about this game is this beautiful crystal, this shiny golden double pyramid. And we have our two characters. Gork is obviously tired. Gork, wake up! Okay, there we go. Gork's back awake. He had to take a little power nap there. He's got some fighting to do. But anyways, yeah. So basically, the main thing that we do in this game is we open up doors and we walk through them. And the doors can have a bunch of different things in them. This one was an empty room, which is kind of nice as our first room. And so basically the type of things that you're going to be wanting to do is build these modules. So I'll kind of go over the basics real quick, and then we'll just kind of get into it. So we have a science creator, an industry creator, and a food replicator. So each one of these are important for gaining these resources at the top, which you guys will soon find out are very important to the game later on. So first off, I'm going to do an industry generator, and we're going to put that there. The industry generator is basically going to help us do a lot of other things in this game. So, oh, there's the door. I didn't even recognize that as a door. 1 large and 5 small mods in first room. That's a top tier. That is actually pretty cool. So yeah, these little spots on the ground, we can actually put small little modules. I guess they're called small mods. Yeah, there you go. So like the prisoner prod we can put in here. Basically, this is like a little turret. So it's kind of like a tower defense game in a way, but also a dungeon crawler. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's a roguelite. So it doesn't have to be anything. All right, what do we got in this room? Another module and what looks like a river that we can't cross over. Okay, interesting. Minor modules. Okay, got it. So let's see here. I think for this next room, we're going to power it. Oh, this room is already powered. Okay. There are still a lot of things that I don't know about this game, guys. Okay. All right. So we're going to need, oh, we don't have enough money for the rest of the stuff. So as you can see, we have very few things that we can actually build right now because we just started. So I guess let's just move on to the next room. See what we can find. I hope your insurance is paid up. Here we go. I think Gork is yelling stuff. Oh, this is a crystal. Interesting. So this is a research crystal. Research crystals we can use or spend our science points, and we can get new modules to install into those holes in the ground, which is pretty cool. Fix the stream title. What is the stream title right now, Tim? Is it wrong? It should be something about how I'm a terrible dungeon master, which I thought was kind of funny because it's a dungeon crawler type of game. Not D&D, but anyway, oh, I tabbed out. All right. So I don't know. We can get this dust field generator, adds 30 defense to heroes in the same room, increases the defense of heroes in the room. I think we're gonna pass on that. Let's save up our science a little bit. Whoops. Let's get those both selected here. Ah, here's our first enemies. So as you guys can see, whoops, no, stop. Oh shoot, aliens are gonna go for my crystal. Oh, did we get him? Okay, We're fine. We're fine, everybody. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, aliens will spawn sometimes in rooms. And so you'll have to fight them, and your characters fight automatically, which is really nice because I don't think I would do a very good idea. It says humankind. Is that, maybe that's a YouTube thing? I'm not sure. Hey, K Computes, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. All right, let's head back over here. We have a very linear dungeon so far. We literally only have one direction that we can really go, which is kind of crazy. All right, ooh, we should have enough resources to actually build another couple of modules. So as you can see, the other resource that we have here that I have failed to explain is dust. And dust is something that is very, I guess, important in the Endless universe. It's basically the money kind of stuff that you have. And what dust is used for in Dungeon of the Endless is for powering up rooms. So as you can see, I can turn the lights in the room on, or I can turn the lights in the room off. And depending on whether I turn them on or off will mean that when I'm not there, monsters will either spawn or not spawn in that room. So we have enough money to light up all the rooms right now. So I'm just gonna keep them all #lit. So good to see you too. It's fantastic having you in here, KK. Hey, what's up there? Turn of the Spoon. Welcome to the stream. It's good having you. Is it worth moving your camera to the middle right? These characters keep disappearing behind your head. Yeah, so I was playing around with it a little bit before. If I put them behind myself, it's unfortunate, but as you can see, we have UI elements over here. And then when I click on my characters, we got stuff over here. So I'm basically boxed in, and I kind of have nowhere else to put my camera, unfortunately. But yeah, dust as a currency. Yeah, it's kind of like a currency, I'm pretty sure. Everybody likes dust here, you know? They can't get enough dust. They have to use it to buy and sell things. But anyways, we have enough money to put another module. So we could put a science creator, or we could put a food replicator, or we could put another industry generator. What do you guys think we should do next? Because I'm kind of thinking... I'm feeling we might do a food thing. Food is really useful in this because each of our characters can be leveled up with food. If you feed them enough, they get stronger. Imagine that. As always, the game dev company puts the streamer in a little box. The game developers just need to think about the streamers, Ninetales. My mother is 71, has MS, and plays Dungeon of the Endless on Xbox. That's so cute, Corahan. That's awesome. Your grandmother sounds like a awesome person. Am I paid in dust at Amplitude? I wish. I wish they paid me in dust. That sounds like a great paycheck. Don't tell my boss that. I'll take the euros for now. All right. I think we go for... let's go for a... I don't know, were any of these science things good? Let's go back and check the science things. Because if any of these science things were like really tempting, then maybe we'd want to go for science. A